Hello, Texas Propane Gas Association members. My name is Adam Inman. I'm with Advantage Route Systems, and today I'd like to give you a sneak peek at our route management software for the propane industry called Route Manager Advanced. We've attended a number of trade shows over the years, and we hear pretty consistently from propane marketers. They get frustrated when they're trying to research software on their own because they find little information available to them online. So today we'd like to remedy that and provide you with an up-close and personal look at both of our desktop and handheld portions of our software, and also discuss some of the industry-specific features that we've created just for you. We'll begin by taking a look at our handheld software and go over some of the tools that help your drivers be more efficient out in the field. The handheld software is set up to be very user-friendly and works great for both delivery drivers as well as service technicians who may be using it out in the field. Drivers will begin each morning by coming into our morning process. Here, they'll record the number of gallons or cylinders that are taking out for delivery today, and also record any fixed assets they're taking out as well, for example, a tank to be set. In addition, they'll also be able to do a DOT-type vehicle inspection to assure that your most expensive assets out there in the field, your trucks, are in good working order. Another helpful tool for your drivers is our perpetual inventory feature. Under this screen, they'll see exactly how much product is on their truck at any point throughout the day. This is also used to generate the shipping manifest, which is available here under the DTR icon. Drivers will spend the majority of the day working under the Route tab. Here, they'll see a listing of stops scheduled for delivery today. However, they can still add people to the route, such as out-of-gas calls, by coming in and searching by their name or account number. From our handheld software, it's possible to service any customer at any time. Simply touch on the customer's name to begin servicing them. Then you'll be presented with an alert message. This is any piece of critical information that your driver needs to know prior to servicing the account. This example says we need to check in with Jan before we make our delivery. Moving forward, the handle will capture our beginning time so that you know at the end of the day how long your driver spends at each delivery location. At the top of the delivery order screen, we'll see the products commonly purchased by this customer. Driver simply selects the product they're delivering and then enters in the number of gallons or number of cylinders being dropped off. After the driver has recorded what has been dropped off, he can also record any empty cylinders that may have been picked up for our cylinder exchange customers. Also, they can report payment, make notes on the account, or in the case they're skipping delivery, actually record a reason why the delivery was skipped. After he's completed his transaction, moves forward to the confirm sales screen. At this point, any of our customers using Midcom or liquid controlled meters can take a meter reading to assure that the accurate number of gallons delivered is recorded in our handheld computer. After that is done, the driver moves forward, captures the customer signature, in which case the handheld printer now will print a nice 4-inch wide thermal receipt for the customer. Here's an example of the 4-inch wide receipt that our thermal printers can generate. At the top, you'll have your company information. This doesn't have to be text like you see here in this example, but can also be an image of your company logo. Every invoice will be uniquely date and time stamped with an identifying number that tells which driver made this delivery. Customer's account information is also clearly displayed, and all of the items added up for the driver, eliminating any chance of mistake. Also, taxable and non-taxable items are clearly identified, and if we took a meter reading, that is also clearly visible. Just below that, we'll see the customer signature along with the next delivery date the customer is scheduled for. Other tools available for the driver on the handheld computer are maps or GPS navigation, which can be accessed through our globe icon here. In addition, they also have access to calculators or just a place to make general sales notes about what they've encountered throughout the day. They'll also have the option, should you give it to them, to resequence their route. Here we're looking at the customer information screen. On this screen, we can access any information that pertains to this particular account. On the first tab is our info tab, and this is where we're storing the customer's basic billing information. Now the neat thing here is our email and fax fields. All of your monthly invoices and statements can be sent out via email or fax, dramatically reducing the cost and time that you spend to send them out in traditional mail form. The next tab under the customer information screen is our finance tab. Here we view the ledger of the account. On the left-hand side, we can see account balances. On the right-hand side, transaction history. And at the bottom, any negative factors on the account, such as late charges or returned checks. Also here, we have our invoice lookup, which allows you to look up old invoices that were generated from the handheld computer. Just select the month that you're trying to look up, move forward, and you get a detailed listing of all invoices in that time frame. Take it one step further, and by double-clicking on the date, you can actually see the invoice that was generated for the customer at time of delivery. If this was a lost invoice or a customer calling to dispute it, from here we can email it to them and put it back in their inbox before we get off the phone with them. This is the Credit tab. Under the Credit tab, we place several different types of classifications on our customer. For example, the status of the account, what type of priority they receive, also how they came to be your customer. In addition, we also store credit card, bank transfer information, and also information about any contracts they have signed with your company. Also under the Credit tab, we define credit terms. Also, how they pay. Are they charged rent for any equipment? And how they prefer to receive their statement. The next tab is our Contacts tab. This tab is a CRM, or a Custom Relationship Management tool. Here, we record all contact that your company has with the customer. Many of these notes are recorded automatically, such as when a piece of equipment is installed or serviced, or the customer's delivery day is changed. But we can also make our own notes based on our conversations with the customer. Also from here, we can establish follow-up calls and even assign those follow-up calls to someone else in the organization. This is our Route tab. This is where we define the delivery schedule for this customer. Here, we can clearly see which driver or route the customer has been assigned to, and also see if they're a will call customer or if we have them on a keep full schedule. Here on a delivery calendar, we see exactly which days this customer is scheduled for delivery. In addition, we can also use our projected delivery report, which will help us predict when a customer will need delivery. This can be based on either degree days or historical data. Another helpful tool in dispatching and routing is our telephone order form. This is ideal for out-of-gas calls or emergency service calls that come in throughout the day. With this screen, you'll be able to quickly dispatch a call. You'll notice a number of drop-down menus that will allow you to move through the screen quickly. You can also here schedule products to be delivered, equipment to be serviced, also alter the normal delivery schedule or date for this customer. For our customers using cell phone technology in their handhelds, this message can be sent out in real time, reaching your driver or service technician in a matter of moments. Our final tab on the customer information screen is the Products tab. Here we define the products this customer purchases on a regular basis, their price, and also any pieces of equipment the customer has assigned to their account. Also from this screen, we can actually drill down to the equipment master file and see all the details and records for this particular piece of equipment. We can see whether it's our tank or if it's customer owned. We can also look up the service schedule, the rent we're charging for this particular piece of equipment, and also look back at service history. Route Manager Advanced also offers a completely integrated route optimization and mapping tool directly in the program. From here, you can plot out your stops for any given day, pull up driving directions to guide your driver from each stop, and also perform a route optimization which will dramatically reduce the total miles driven on your route. In this example, you can see, starting off with, we have a total of 77.7 miles driven. After performing an optimization, it's now reduced to 46 miles. We see consistently that customers using a mapping program save 20 to 30% on their annual fuel costs. Route Manager Advanced also offers extensive reporting capabilities. The program has over 200 plus reports built in, but also gives you the option of creating your own custom reports or exporting any of the above reports into an Excel spreadsheet for further manipulation. With these options, it's virtually impossible to not get the data in the format that you're looking for. I'd like to thank you for sitting down and taking a moment to learn a little bit more about us. If you'd like some more information, please call the number you see on your screen. We'd be happy to schedule a more in-depth demonstration of our products for you. Also, too, you can visit any number of our websites to gather more information. On each website, you'll learn a little bit about each of the products we sell, get a chance to read customer testimony, and even watch some more videos. If you'd like more information, too, also please talk to the gentleman behind you at the table. And again, I hope you enjoy the rest of your show.